This is minerales amigo.
You can wait in the shade. Yes. We're being welcome here. You leading to the house, señora Rosa. Acá que usted espere, dile a tu mamita que hay, perdón, las pongo para allá adentro. Dile a tu mamá que espere acá afuera y que están viniendo 5 más. Esto acá. Please wait in the courtyard. I'll bring the others.
Yeah.
International visitors for the Sunday church, for the Catholic festivities, the one we celebrate with a procession and firecrackers, also the dress. Maybe she goes to Cusco to a special ceremony, the traditional dress. That is a big drop spindle. The women in the Peruvian Andes are skilled weavers. And notice that lovely decoration with the 2 bulls. And that we saw on the roof of houses. When we build a house, when we finish, it's usually with a roof tile, then there is a celebration to celebrate the finishing of the house, and the 2 bulls represent prosperity. That's one interpretation, and the other is the union of the couple that will live in the house. And here they have put more intricate decoration. The rooster, it's all biblical scenes. The rooster called 3 times when St. Peter denied Jesus, so their own interpretation. The ladder that the Roman soldiers used to climb the cross and crucify Jesus. And these empty pottery vessels, they were filled with some spirit or red wine, and they are poured on top of the earth that we call the Mother Earth during that ceremony. Let's go indoors. It's fascinating. Be very, you saw the sun, I just hit my hat. It's a very low entrance. But Hamui, señora Rosa, Hamui was the cama. Ah, she speaks a beautiful quechua. I understand most of it. He's a little bit down. You might want to change the sunglasses. And you know, yes, you are allowed, we are allowed to take pictures. You can sit down there.
Where?
Here.
Oh.
Somebody's bed.
Wow. Wow, the bed.
Okay.
Sácate si quieres para que salga la... audio.
Oh, you can remove your mask if you want.
Right. Cheers. Very good. Cheers.
To two different places. It's not a long distance, but still, you know, it takes us maybe half an hour, maybe more on the dusty road to go.
His wife was going to make us sandwiches.
Yeah.
He said that, didn't he?
Oh, I've got a cup of tea.
Right, right.
Hola. Hola. Sorry? Yeah, I did. I mean, you feel so guilty now about filming children, don't you?
Oh, mine's all dark.
Yeah.
We've got a good one.
That was good, that.
Oh,
I didn't think I'd enjoy it, but I did. It's a amount of concentration.
I enjoyed it all even.
Yeah. But you got to keep what you made.
Yeah. I was not doing it correctly at first.
All right.
Oh, well. Yes, Joe is, his one is... There's room for improvement. But his wife's the best.
Yeah.
So apparently she's a very artistic one. There's lots of things.
Well, he reckoned he noticed that I got I've got sort of rhythm, and he said, "Have you played a musical instrument before?" I said, "Yeah, the piano,
Oh,
but
do you?
many years ago."
Oh, okay, but yeah, you still learn a bit. You know, you
Yeah.
still remember basics.
But you just got to concentrate so much.
And you have to have the ear for music.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And he said it was quite a good piece of advice. He said, "Just close your eyes."
Yeah.
Because what I was thinking about was what I'm having for dinner, and suddenly, oh, I've missed a beat.
Then you start to get a bit hungry when you sort of like lose focus and concentration.
What's the name of this place?
Not too sure.
Oh, car. Rush hour.
You know that nobody's out. I've got quite a lot of my sunglasses are in your hands.
Yeah.
Here is the place in Peru where they have many donkeys as beasts of burden. Later on in the day, when you have to go, you can stop, take pictures of mountains.
Oh, can we?
Very good.
Yes, yes.
What's the What's the name of this village?
Maras, M-A-R-A-S. We can get close to the monument before getting on the Maras.
Nestled high in the Sacred Valley of the Incas, Amazing. just north of the town of Maras, which we just visited, lies one of Peru's most enigmatic archaeological sites, Moray. From above it appears like a giant amphitheatre carved into the earth, but these grand circular terraces are not for performance. They are in fact an ancient agricultural laboratory, an Incan marvel of science and sustainability. The largest of these depressions plunges nearly 30 metres deep, with each terrace level forming a distinct microclimate. Modern studies reveal temperature differences of up to 15 degrees centigrade between the top and the bottom rings. For the Incas, this was not a curiosity, it was a controlled environment designed to test the growth of crops at varying altitudes and conditions. Imagine over 500 years ago, Incan agronomists conducting what we might today call scientific field trials. They cultivated maize, potatoes, quinoa and cocoa leaves, each planted in just the right band of soil, elevation and climate to thrive. The soils themselves were carried in from different parts of the empire, carefully selected and layered. This was agricultural not just for survival but for innovation. The engineering of Moray goes beyond the visible. Beneath the terraces lies a sophisticated irrigation and drainage system. Even during Peru's rainy season, the rings never flood. The Incas understood not just how to grow food, but how to harmonise with the land in every sense. Some scholars believe Moray had a spiritual dimension as well. The Incas viewed the earth, Pachamama, as a living, breathing entity. Perhaps these deep spiralling hollows also held ceremonial significance, connecting sky and soil in a sacred dialogue. Today the terraces of Moray no longer host crops, but they continue to inspire and awe. Locals from Maras, many of them descendants of the Inca, still farm nearby fields and honour the land through traditional festivals and rituals. The legacy of sustainable Andean agriculture lives on. For the modern visitor, Moray offers a glimpse not only into Incan ingenuity, but into a world view that treated nature not as a resource to exploit, but as a partner in life. In the circles of Moray, the past loops back to the present, an eternal spiral of learning, this
harmony,
is the most impressive
and
apparently.
deep respect for the land. Quite impressive.
Hi. Sorry? Just bear with me a second. Just measuring it. 104 beats per minute.
I'm running at 90.
Sorry?
I was 118, you're 104.
Yeah.
Apple was 102.
Yeah,
So, not bad.
not bad.
In fact, that's less than walking to the shops in Swaffham. Too many photo opportunities on this holiday.
A photography
Paradise,
dream,
I know.
Dream today,
Yeah.
tomorrow too.
Hopefully the weather will be like this.
Another question then, so the irrigation comes down, how would they have spread the water to get all the way round?
The weather is limestone, so
It seeps,
absorbs,
yeah.
It penetrates the limestone
So,
bottom.
so that it gets, and then it soaks up.
It soaks up.
All right, okay, good.
The temperature's just right, isn't it?
It's perfect, ideal. Yeah, that's what after years of experiment with the children's travels, you know, doing that first, from this sequence is the best.
Yeah.
Both for temperature and for lack of crowds.
Has the tourist industry started again after COVID, or is it not?
Open February, 2020 was totally closed. It opened like non-stop May, July,
Yeah.
2021, and they never stopped. And this year there has been this waves of visitors, which we're very pleased to receive. But because we sort of got out of practice and all the COVID regulations are still valid,
Yeah.
there were some congestion or we couldn't get an entry to Machu Picchu the last weeks. But apparently that's better managed now.
Yeah.
Again, high in the Sacred Valley of the Incas, clinging to the steep Andean slopes, lies one of Peru's most dazzling and unexpected sights, the salt mines of Maras. This breathtaking patchwork of thousands of shallow pools has been producing salt since pre-Incan times. Fed by a single underground spring, the salty water is channeled into hundreds of terraced pools. As the sun and wind do their work, the water evaporates, leaving behind delicate crystals of pink and white. Local families tend these pools by hand, just as their ancestors have for centuries. This isn't just an industry, it's a living tradition. Each family owns a small number of pans, passed down through generations. The salt is harvested using simple tools and traditional methods, making this one of the most sustainable operations in the world. For visitors, the experience is just as rich. From the miradores or viewpoints above the salt flats, you'll witness a scene that seems almost overworldly or otherworldly. A cascade of glowing white pools etched into the red hills gleaming in the sunlight. Whether you're a photographer, a history lover or just a curious traveller, the views are unforgettable. The contrast of salt, earth and sky tells a story of nature, ingenuity and timeless labour. In this place where water becomes crystal and labour becomes heritage, the salt mines of Maras are more than just a sight to see. They're a living monument to Peru's cultural and natural wealth, well worth a visit.
What goes down must come up. I wonder how many steps we've climbed today. 13,000 so far. Amazing.
Be careful going down because that's where you can see so much.
Yep.
Some water. That's where the spring comes out.
Right.
The part that the front is with mela. Here is with mela. Inside is the spring.
Yeah.
2 or 3 kilometers inside.
Wow, you wouldn't think it would fill them up, would you?
It's coming up. Wash